So today I'm going to do a quick review or a short review of the Palmetto State Armory upper that I purchased. This is the upper. It's already on the lower that I built. The lower is an Anderson manufacturing lower from out of Kentucky, actually. That's a bonus for me since it's where I live. I like giving money to Kentucky businesses. I got a lower parts kit, Palmetto State Armory lower parts kit. I got the I went ahead and got the acs-l stock set for it because I thought it was giving me a nice cheek weld, and it's got a little storage compartment over on this side. You can see here I've got some extra parts and stuff in there, no big deal. The upper is what we're talking about today mainly. This is the total rifle. It's hard to get all of it on video, but you can see there. So let's get the upper off of there. The lower parts kit went in fine with no issues. It was relatively easy. It was the first lower, stripped lower I'd ever built, but you know, watched a bunch of videos, read a bunch of stuff on forums, and did it myself, and was able to put it together with no problem. So there's the lower. Move it out of the way. And here's the upper. I have a inexpensive, relatively. I think I paid about $70 for it on Amazon. 1.5 to 4 by 24 Monstrum tactical scope on it. I've got a separate video about that scope. It worked just fine for me. You know, some people like to, you know, if they were going to be competing with it or whatever, they might want to get a better name brand scope or whatever, but this one works fine for me. It zeroed in just fine, and I was shooting 200 and 300 yard steel plates with it just fine. Back to the upper. The upper is, I bought it, put this out, that's a nickel boron bolt carrier group, by the way, from Palmetto State Armory. And I bought a BCM gunfighter. I think it's the mod 4. Yeah, it's the mod 4 charging handle, which I just thought it looked cool. But anyway, it has a little bit of an extension there, so it's a little easier to do one-handed from the side that I would normally do it on. Now the upper is a 223 wylde chamber. It has a stainless fluted barrel, you can probably see in there, and this is their SQR. I think it stands for Slim Quad Rail. Fore-end. Now it has no rails along the sides here, you can see, or on the bottom. It's got key mod, I think is what they call it. You can do pretty easy rail sections you can add on, but it does have a little piece of rail in the back here, which I don't know that I'd ever put anything back there, but, and it's got little pieces up here on the front. That's showing a video. And it's got a standard A2 flash hider, no big deal, bird cage. And then it's got, of course, full length rail height, matches up with the upper's rail nicely. It's a good upper. Like I said, it's a 223 wylde chamber, stainless fluted barrel. It's an FN barrel, I believe. It's a 1/8 twist. It shoots very good. I mean, I've not had any issues shooting it. I ran about 3 or 4 30-round mags, full mags through it, so 120 rounds, no hiccups, no failure to feed, eject, no jams. 4 different mags. I used a couple of these. These are the magazines that PSA sells. They've got their logo on the bottom. I don't know how well that's picking up, but they're the D&H, I think, something like that. Mags. I got them on sale for like $5.99 a piece. I've got the anti-tilt followers, you know, good mag. But I ran one of those. I ran a P-mag through it, a second gen P-mag, no window or anything. And then I think I ran an old Orlite plastic beat up surplus mag I've had for years. But anyway, it functioned great. I got some pretty good zeroing. I got it zeroed in pretty good and was getting pretty good groups at at 25, 50, and 100 yards. I'll show some pictures of that here in a minute, but I did take it out and shoot it just fine, no problems. Oh, and I've got these backup sights that I got on Amazon for, I don't know, 20 or 30 bucks. Pretty neat. They're, you know, a lot of people are using these now, I guess, the canted, the offset. They're 45-degree angle offset, so if your optic were to fail, you just flip the gun over a little on your shoulder and you've got standard A2 style rear sight and then a front sight post. Works real well for me. I got those, I didn't even have to adjust those. They were shooting pretty much point of impact, or point of aim was point of impact at 25 yards, so that was good enough for me. So anyway, I got this rifle on sale. Seems like everything Palmetto sells is always on sale. If you ever buy anything from there and it doesn't say it's on sale, you might want to wait because it's probably going to go on sale. But I bought it completed, assembled and completed. It was without bolt carrier group or charging handle. I bought this bolt carrier group from Palmetto. It's a PSA. It doesn't have their logo, but it is a PSA. It's not one of their PTAC. But it's a PSA M16 bolt carrier group that's been nickel boron coated. Cleans up real easily. That's the benefit, I guess, of the nickel boron coating. Man, it looks nice in the rifle. You know, I like the way it looks. I have no issues with that. It ran good. And but it didn't come with those two things, and of course the lower or anything. So I bought all that and assembled the rifle. So this is really my first real rifle assembly. The other one I have up on my channel is one that I put a lower. I bought a complete lower and a complete upper and just matched them together, and that was my build, if you will. But this one was a complete build I did. Other than the upper, I didn't build the upper. And that'll probably be one of my next projects. Anyway, there it is. So it's a good upper. I like it. I think I paid the lower parts kit with the acs-l was like $130 or $140. The lower I bought at a local gun store for $50-something. It was a pretty inexpensive lower. They're all kind of inexpensive right now. So around 50, 200. Yeah, that end is 200, 600 and something. So we're around $650, $700, and then you add in the scope and the sights, you know, right around $800 or so for this setup, which I thought was pretty good, and it seems to work very well. So anyway, if you like the video, please hit that like button. It helps me out. It helps my channel. Subscribe if you like seeing gun videos and any other, you know, I'm going to try to have some more gun videos coming up soon. Share it with your friends, social media, whatever. Comment, leave me some comments. Tell me whether you like the video or not. Tell me if I'm doing something you don't like. I'll definitely take criticism if it's not hateful. But anyway, like, subscribe, share, comment. Have a good day. Be safe out there when you're shooting.